Know your foe, Bo Bichette, Toronto Blue Jays shortstop. Tremendous player, right? Does a lot of great things. Last year, played 135 games, hit over 300, had 20 home runs. So many good things that we want to talk about. And actually, because the Orioles are going to see Toronto quite a bit, and people have a certain feeling about the Toronto Blue Jays. Don't you love it when this happens? But this is going to start off just to show you how complete of a hitter Bo Bichette is, okay? So you're seeing at the spray chart, courtesy of Baseball Savant here. What I love about this is that you see he loves to use the entire field. Personally, for me, some of the best hitters in all of baseball use the entire field. And Bo Bichette peppered the ball everywhere, and that's why he had success. Now we're going to run through some observations here on some really good swings by Bo about driving the ball to all parts of the field. But then we're going to specify when it comes to when he's faced the Orioles and what can get Bo Bichette in trouble. Shall we begin? Why not? All right. So as we move into this conversation, this is the first opportunity here, okay? And you're going to see, and I want you guys to focus on this. Bo Bichette is a leg kick guy. I was a big leg kick guy. I mean, I would get that thing way up there, almost to a fault. It was a problem. You can ask my teammates. But it's a great way to generate power. And if you are on time, you can do some special things. Bo Bichette's going to be on time. This ball is going to get launched. See ya. And again, why I want to emphasize this is that Bo Bichette, leg kick, hitting the ball to all parts of the field. He's not the biggest guy, but he knows how to use his body, okay? Here's another example. Hunter Green throws some fuzz. Bo Bichette, he's going to get into his leg kick. And guess what? Another opposite field home run. So again, this is something that Bo Bichette is very, very good at doing. Another example, Mariners. This is actually going to be a pitch right down the middle. Bo's going to hit it right back up the middle or to left center. And this is an absolute bomb. He's a great player. Truly is. All-star caliber player that the Orioles are going to see quite a bit. Now, again, before we move into it, I want you to focus on the leg kick here because leg kick's all timing. And for the thing as a hitter, what's your goal? Trying to be on time with the pitcher. And as we see, the pitcher is getting ready to go forward. Bo's going to start his movement up right here. Going to slow it down right there. And as it's going, Bo is getting his foot down. And I don't like using the term foot down, by the way, because I think it's out of context. But in this context, he's getting ready early. He's putting his body in a position. And even if he's a hair late, his body is feeling good, and he's going to hit this ball to right, even though it's a pitch down the middle. His body's in a very good position, and therefore he's got enough power. Here's another example of this leg kick, okay? Leg kick here, he's going to be early. But guess what? He's in a position to drive the baseball, pitches away, smokes it. Okay, so I think we've emphasized the leg kick portion of this, okay? And now you're going to see him play against the Orioles. These are the good highlights for Bo Bichette because he's a tremendous player. Wells, friend of the show, he's going to give it up right here, ball to right center. Bo stays on the ball. All right? But you know what's interesting there? And I'm going to replay it. Bo then, at times, because of the situations, he didn't leg kick there, okay? And he didn't because it's hard to leg kick more when someone is going out of the stretch, okay? That's what Tyler Wells does because it throws off timing. But Bo Bichette, nonetheless, good piece of hitting. But I'll explain why that's important here in a moment, okay? Feeling good, feeling frisky, double. Bauman, love you, buddy, but this pitch is right down the middle, and Bo doesn't miss it. And there was the leg kick on that one, actually. So he switches it up a little bit depending on it, but he feels better when he can get that leg in the air. All right? Great swing. Kyle Bradish here. Leg kick, line drive, great piece of hitting. 2-0 count. Again, all the good things here. This is where it's going to get a little bit interesting for me, okay? After this, base hit. Sorry, I forgot one more. I wanted to show you this. These are all Orioles pitchers that had struggles. But this is the part we want to get into now. So you saw the leg kick. It's about timing. If your timing's off then, and you are not as comfortable without it, you could be susceptible to being fooled more, being out in front, or your timing being off. In this sequence, when Bo Bichette had some trouble in this past year, it was pitches down in the zone, okay? Meaning he can chase more, and because of his body's going too forward and out of control, you feel like you got to reach. And Bo right here, it's with 2 strikes, but Bo's going to reach here on this nasty knuckle curve splitter. And I don't even know what the hell Mike threw here, but it is gross. And he's going to fool Bo right here. Yikes. Disgusting. You want to talk about, we're going to do a breakdown on Big Mike for a second because that is just gnarly. All right? But there's one of the swinging strikeouts right there, okay? Here's Tyler Wells. He's going to throw, I believe it's a changeup away. Same thing. Bo is trying to get his timing down. It's an 0-2 count, but he doesn't feel as comfortable. Where is this pitch going to be located? Low, away, down. Emphasizing being down, okay? Here we go. Whammy. Again, good place to miss. Maybe it could have been a slider, but it's usually his changeup. Felix Bautista has that fastball splitter. It's a deadly combination, as we saw. Same thing. And because Felix is out of the stretch and the timing's going to have to be a little bit sped up, you got to be prepared. And Felix is one of the best in the game, though, by the way. So what's he to throw? Splitter. Yikes. That's what you call it. Rocco was talking about earlier, the thing about like hide your kids. Hide your kids when Felix throws that pitch because that thing is terrifying. Dean Kramer, again, look at the location. It's going to end up being right here on the bottom part of the plate away. And for Bo, if we're seeing a weakness of it, he wants to get the ball up over the middle of the plate. A lot of these pitches keeping them down, making him go and get it, and he's having trouble. And once again, no leg kick, okay? No leg kick there. Here's Cano. Same thing. When you don't have the leg kick at times, you can find yourself out of rhythm a little bit. Cano gets him off balance. He pops it up. And I believe that Bo does this as a mechanism with 2 strikes or his timing isn't well. You'll get wider and you'll try to take out the movement of hitting or the movement of getting more going, if that makes sense. Or I can rewind the thought. When you have to pick your leg up, you have to be more perfect with your timing getting down. When you're more wide, and that's why guys do toe taps or don't stride, is because then you're just trying to react. But for a guy like Bo, that's a big part of his game, and that's a big part of why he has success. So in this case right here, he's not going to leg kick, and now he's going to try to catch up with a Grayson Rodriguez heater, and he's not going to be able to. And that's right down the middle. That's gas, by the way. But my point, that leg kick for him, for what I've seen, puts Bo Bichette in rhythm. And when Bo Bichette, he does it more times than not, he does it great. And when that leg kicks in rhythm, he's one of the best hitters in all of baseball. And rightfully so. You can say what you want if you're an Orioles fan about the Blue Jays. Bo Bichette's an all-star for a reason. But it seems if we can find a way to stop him if you're an Orioles fan, it's pitching low in the zone, trying to get him off of that leg kick, throw his timing off. Your key as a pitcher is how do you fool the hitter? How do you throw their timing off? Bo Bichette is one of those guys that can. And if the Orioles pitchers can continue to keep the ball low and keep it away, I think they're going to have success. But I'll tell you what, Blue Jays, Orioles, it's going to be a lot of fireworks again. And I'm sure Bo Bichette is going to be right in the middle of it, either breaking Orioles fans' hearts or being shut down by some stellar Orioles pitching.